We'll say good morning. This is November 16th, Monday morning, and this is the tropical weather update. And boy, is it ever a tropical weather update. We see here perhaps one of your most classic hurricane structures you'll ever see. So 155 miles an hour is the winds that the National Hurricane Center says we have around the core of this thing. We have a lot of lightning, and we also have a lot of hail, so that shows a rapidly intensifying center. You'll notice that we have some of the bands getting close to us. These will be pretty light for rain this morning especially. You can turn on the infrared and see where the most of the rain is. Obviously right around the core is the heaviest rain. We also have rain bands coming to the northwest and northeast. These outer outflow bands have some high cirrus clouds and some light rain. I got a sprinkle here at the house. Not too heavy. As the day goes on, it'll get a little heavier, but the day for rain action will really be tomorrow. So let's take a look at the kind of wind we're expecting. So this is midnight. So that's about landfall. Landfall looks to be a little bit before midnight in northern Nicaragua. And that's when the wind starts ramping up here. And this in the GFS model shows winds in about 40 miles an hour sustained winds at that time period. So that will probably be about the highest sustained winds that we have, similar to what we had with Eta. And this is the rain, of course, as it approaches. We will have a little bit of rain. This isn't showing all the rain, but the heaviest bands get here. So this is 6 p.m. tonight. So it's a little faster than we were saying yesterday. Tonight should be pretty rainy, and then during the day tomorrow should be the big day for rain both here and on the mainland. And actually, as we get into Wednesday, you can see things getting a little more scattered when it comes to rain. So Tuesday will definitely be our rainiest day. Here's another model. This is the German icon, and it's a little bit lower on winds than the GFS was, putting us up upper 30s, low 40s for sustained winds. Let me go back here to the wind gusts. And so if we come for the wind accumulation. So when we show 50 mile per hour winds there, we're talking about the predicted highest wind gust, not sustained winds. If we come back here to winds and we go into Tuesday night, we see the sustained winds. That's winds that are kind of average or last for about a minute or so. We're in the mid-30s with winds. So this can cause quite a bit of wave action. Let me go to the wave predictor here. 13 feet, that's from crest to trough out at sea, not necessarily at your house, but depending on where you are, we'll have some level of storm surge similar to what we had with Eta, maybe a couple of feet. And if you get waves at your place, then probably as high a waves as you normally see this time of year. One thing about the wind field, though, I want to mention is you notice this yellow here. So the red is hurricane force winds, and you can see it better here. So that's relatively tight within the core. This is tropical storm force winds, 39 miles per hour or above. And you see, if we extrapolate that out, that's going to run south of us. So we're not expected to get tropical storm force winds. There's a possibility, and this kind of shows you the possibility here. This chart gives a 23% chance of Guanaja suffering tropical storm force winds. So you can see that that's not likely for us. Possible, but not likely. But gusts may get into the tropical storm force area. So tonight, overnight, and during the day tomorrow, probably especially tomorrow morning, are the times to watch out for. All right, guys, be careful, and we'll check you out.